bingo bango bongo, I'm so happy in the Congo.
I love that song.
I can't remember the rest of the song. It's been a while since I played Fallout 3.
Is it in Fallout 4 too, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, I only play that game once. It makes me angry.
I
Todd's
have
good
noticed.
game makes me irrationally angry.
And also, we are not starting another twofer episode talking about our God and Lord and Savior, Todd Howard, and his good games. So, this is episode 50? Fuck,
we are over the fucking hill.
I have never in my life done 50 of anything except for probably jerking. Like,
I have jerked it at least 50 times in my life.
Yeah. Oh God, Discord also might be shitting the bed again.
Oh no, it's fine for me, so that might be you.
It might be me. Oh God.
Well, no, because I don't know. It was fine for me up until, like, just fucking completely shit the bed.
You're losing video quality in your little robot-y, so...
Hope that might also be my shitty internet.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, episode 50, that's fucking
50.
Nuts. Oh my God. We really should have done something special, but...
I didn't even think about the fact this is episode 50.
Neither did I, because even though I was like, all right, I'm working on editing episode 49... Oh, after 49, the number next is 50. Holy shit.
Oh, vlog.
Oh my God.
God, 50 fucking episodes.
What have we done this whole time?
I don't know. Like,
I think about that every once in a while where I'm like, what actually happens every single week? And I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Because it does feel, it's like similar-ish every week, but it does have some variant to it, I think.
Yeah, sometimes we yell about Todd Howard. Sometimes we just yell at Maya. Every time we get real sad for a while.
Yeah, I guess therapy did take up quite a while as well.
Yeah, there were quite a lot of weeks of very, very sad content.
I'm sorry that I'm so sad.
You guys, fuck off.
I thought I was doing all right today.
Uh-huh.
And then I realized I was saying to myself, I'm gonna yeet myself off a bridge. I'm gonna yeet myself off a bridge. I was like, wait, hold on. That's not what healthy people say to themselves.
Oh, it's not? Fuck.
Oh wait, okay. And then I realized, like, I have this rubber band and been doing that a lot.
Oh no.
But that's more just like fidgeting, I think. But also, like, it's gone away now. I did have a bruise from it, so I must have been doing it a lot and not really realized.
Not really. But kinda.
Yeah, that's this show that you're on, and I'm on, and you're watching here at home, or maybe not at home. I don't. Let us know in the comments down below. Where do you listen or watch this good show? I'm gonna my two real life friends are going to San Diego at some point in the next month. I don't remember which days exactly, but I realized earlier today that I'm gonna tell them that they should listen to the show on the plane, like you did.
They should. It's a good show to listen to on the plane because you just sit there and laugh to yourself like a fucking maniacal idiot, and you can't explain to people what you're laughing at, because what I was laughing at was when Terry made the joke about naming his kid Tambourine so he could beat the fuck out of him.
That's a good joke. Wow, I'm really proud of myself for that one. But my issue with telling my friends to watch the show is I'm not sure where to tell them to start, because, like, do you start like a couple weeks ago after therapy, or do you start with therapy, or do you just start from the beginning when it used to be really dog shit, and like do you just try to work your way through it, or I don't know. Start
with the latest episode and work your way back. That's what I did.
No, you gotta go chronological.
You said it becomes less dog shit?
Yeah.
Oh. We are at our peak right now.
I fucking hate tambourines. Love me some maracas, though.
A maraca is just like a discount tambourine, though.
No, well, yeah, but you don't look as dumb playing a maraca. You're not playing a maraca, you're just shaking a rice stick.
A rice stick? Is that what Tim calls his dick?
We can't be doing racial humor. We're 50 years old.
That's not racial.
It was racial. You wouldn't have said rice penis.
I'm saying he's got a small dick.
I thought you were saying it's Asians and rice.
Well, you're the one that made that connection, obviously. I don't even know that Tim is Asian.
I don't see color.
I don't see his
I'm
yellow
colorblind. I had this idea for a sketch yesterday. It's actually, it would be an excellent Vine. Maybe I'll make it into a TikTok. Hey, Kitt, make this into a TikTok. Actually, yeah.
Is he still doing TikTok?
I don't know, but he has a TikTok account, and he actually, this will work better because I'm sure he actually has more people to do this with. So somebody who's colorblind, they get the colorblind glasses, and they put it on, they're like, whoa, Mike, you're black? And then that's it. And then it pans over to the guy, and he's black.
It's like that meme, fucking racist, but it's that meme of Stevie Wonder, where he's like, I may be blind, but at least I'm not black.
Yeah, perfect.
I don't know why that always gets me.
It's good. That's why it gets you, because it's quality content and humor and whatnot.
It's some quality racist content, and as the resident Southerner, because Kitt's never coming back. No. He's not on vacation, but he's got a hot life.
Well, also I think he just works a lot.
That boy does work a lot.
I don't know exactly what he does though. Like I know he does. Either. I know he like works for NASA and like builds them rockets, but like what is his day-to-day job at the cubicle?
I know, yeah, it's like because he told me like the company he works for makes like fucking circuit boards or something like that for NASA. But I don't know what the fuck Kitt himself does.
Like, yeah, is he over there like welding shit or whatever you do to
I don't know, because it's like from what I hear, he walks into work at the beginning of the day, spends like 12 hours panicking, and then goes home. Like, that's the only discernible thing I can figure out he does. He walks in, sets his fucking briefcase down, and just goes, ah! For 12 hours.
Oh, God. That's
punches his punch clock.
That's basically my day, except it's, it's more like 15, 20 or whatever, however long people stay up. Oh, I broke my rubber band.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, just grab another one. I found a bunch of them the other day, so I have a bunch of them now. This one's a lot tighter though, so I don't think it's gonna work. It's gonna
tight.
It's fucking tight, pussy.
Oof.
Gross. What if I made a flashlight? Like one of those fucking like I don't even know. I've only seen them a couple times online, but like it's basically like I think you have like a bag and a couple sponges and like some rubber bands.
Yeah, you get some. Yeah, I've seen those. It's like a solo cup. You put 2 sponges and a fucking rubber glove or something like that. Okay. It's like a rubber glove or a Ziploc bag or something like that.
I'll do some research, and then next episode I'll fuck it.
No!
Live on here. Twitch.tv, let's go Bicker. Be there and watch me fuck a glove.
I remember watching or reading a fucking Ask Reddit thread at one point where a dude was talking about how he fucked his couch. To where he'd just like stick his dick between the cushions and go to town.
I've heard the same thing about like a mattress and a box spring.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah. And I didn't like it that much, so I don't know what he... What? Who said that?
Last night, I was hanging out with some friends, and well, at some point, I don't know why, my friend said something, I think he was just fucking bullshitting. He said, like, do you know where your kids are tonight? And I don't know why, just out missing a beat, I looked at him and said, yeah, they're on a sock under my bed. And I have thought about that sentence coming out of my mouth a lot in the past 24 hours.
On a sock? I don't get that. Why would you not just fucking, you might as well just jizz all over their carpet. Like,
what?
It's not any more sanitary to jizz into a sock.
What are we talking about here? Did you fucking jizz in your carpet? What are you talking about sanitary? If you're fucking coming on something, you're not doing it to stay fucking sanitary. Yeah, you're not going to eat off a fucking sock.
Except at least you're looking for somewhere at least you throw away a Kleenex or a paper towel or whatever the fuck you end up using. Like,
you can throw away a sock too. It's just reusable.
So what, you're just going through like 15 socks a day?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh,
like, you're just gonna, like, you're, like, if you're at home, too, your mom's gonna be like, why the fuck are you buying a pack of socks a week?
I have urges.
It's not good for your money. It's not good for your life. It's not good for...
It saves the turtles. It's called recycling.
Except you're still just throwing away socks. So you've been jizzing them too much. And what are you gonna... how often... And then you're washing a pair of socks every day. They're gonna get worn the fuck... No, it's not. There's nothing that works. There's not a single aspect of that.
If you're at the point where you're coming into a sock, you're not thinking about washing it. You fucking come in the sock, you toss it under your bed like a fucking disappointment. You are.
You have a cummy, smelly sock crusted up underneath your bed for however long. Well, for 25 minutes till you do it again. But then in between, then you got to deal with this shit.
That's when you get the seal. That's where you get a container to seal it in. Dump it in a fucking Ziploc bag. I don't care.
Well, and then every time you open it up, it's like fucking Chernobyl. It's like, oh god, I have cancer.
I've been watching that show, by the way. That's a fucked up show.
I've been meaning to watch it.
It's fucked up.
Because I've seen the actual pictures of different shit that happened, and it's like, oh my Jesus.
Yeah, hard shift in topic. Yeah, I sat down the other night and I started watching it. And I'm almost through the last episode now, and it's fucked.
It's short, isn't it? It's like 6 episodes.
It's like 5 episodes. It's a very interesting show, but yeah, it's HBO detailed, so they spare no expense. I saw a lot of wieners in one episode. The sock was
It was just full. You lifted it up and it was like Santa's sack.
It's just like dripping.
Oh yeah, no, Maya's done. Maya's out. If she even tried, she might have tried to listen, but she's fucking gone. Fucking ugh.
The dripping cum sock. So my question also goes into detail. If you have the cum sock, do you come into the sock? Do you like go through the effort to open it up and aim? Or are you just like fucking splurge onto it?
I assumed you were in it.
Are you okay? So the process of using the cum sock, hypothetically, if there was a correct way to come on or in a sock, are you jacking off with the sock?
No.
You just open up the sock and just.
Yeah, because like. Let me feel the inside of my socks. Hold on. Like, yeah. Well, yeah, no, that's probably not enjoyable.
I feel like since the others, as they will be colloquially known, we've talked about jerking it a lot since they fucked off.
That's all we know how to do. That's our lives. This is my life, I guess. I don't know.
It depends on the day. Anyway, if you didn't know.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up now. Let's be done.
This is the last episode of Cum Sock. The true predecessor to Krusty Pickle Grandma's.
We should make a prequel podcast.
A prequel podcast.
It canonically takes place before Krusty Pickle Grandma's.
It has to be in Minecraft.
And we just lower the bitrate of all the audio. And then we just don't talk.
No, I want the bitrate to be lowered to one of those like 1995 email videos you get where it just sounds like it's under fucking water.
Yeah. And then, yeah. And, okay, I might be insane. I looked over at my wall in the video and I was like, oh, you have the same Skyrim poster up on your wall. Okay,
I do have that same poster,
but not right there behind you, right next to your head. I can
make it happen eventually.
Oh my god! Anyway, right. Yeah. So we in Minecraft, and the audio bitrate's very low. The video's really choppy, and we only say things like every few minutes.
Yeah. You know, it's just like long breaks, and it's like, y'all hear Fallout 4 is coming out?
You're like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
I'll have to get out my old laptop that I first recorded Minecraft and such.
I could do that.
You could do it? You could get my laptop that I recorded
No,
Minecraft?
I could get my laptop, though.
I've still got the laptop somewhere.
It's loud, and it gets very hot.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that had one of those laptops.
What did you have?
It was like a compact, I think.
Oh, I had Alienware. That was really fancy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this one was like, it was a shitty fucking laptop, but it was like, I remember it didn't hold a charge. The battery had no charge, so it had to be plugged in.
Yeah.
And you turn it on, it's just... And there I am, like, hey guys, welcome back to fucking Minecraft. We're gonna play this slideshow today.
You know, one day, I don't know what to think about this nasty neckbeard I've got, but whenever it does come off, I'm gonna do it the day of a podcast, and I'm gonna keep just the chin. Just so you know, and I'm gonna be like, hey guys, welcome back to my Minecraft podcast. Oh. So just be ready for that at some point.
I don't know what compelled me to grow and have that facial hair for
I don't know.
about 2.5 years.
Is that it? I could have sworn that was just like your look for a long time. Which I guess
it was 2.5 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Because I grew that my senior year of high school. And my favorite fucking part is it really didn't fill in until I was in college. So like all senior year, I had like 5 hairs here. And I fucking hate it because my fucking senior pictures, which my mom just has everywhere and shows everyone, is me like, with 4 fucking chin hairs and my fucking cowlick.
Okay, we need to take 1 second for everything to unshit itself. So then. So going back a second, because I don't know what we were just talking about. I've already forgotten, and I'm now gonna hard cut.
Talk about my wonderful beard.
Oh yeah, and my not. And so I'm gonna hard cut back a second because I want to talk about your friends, just briefly, because I would have said this to you yesterday when you sent me that video, except I didn't. I don't know how it would translate over text. I didn't know if you would start showing people that, so I just wanted to say this in person. Your one friend looks just like you, except like probably like 2 of you if we're gonna be, but you know he's fine. And the other guy looks like a child molester. And
absolutely. He's actually a friend of the other dude I was there with, the big dude looks like me. I've only met him a handful of times, but you can cut this out. I doubt he'll ever watch this because I obviously do not tell people in real life that I do this. But yeah, he's oh, he's just an interesting boy.
Okay, very good. Oh, what was it we were talking about before I started recording? Something related to Unhappy Hour.
Unhappy Hour, it's back.
Well, it was something related to the episode I'm going to be on.
Have we talked about Kitt's Kinky?
Oh, I remember the episode. Yeah, we haven't.
Well, there's a lot we can go over here. There's a lot to process.
I remember what I was going to say though, specifically.
Please, we'll start with that, then we'll transition.
Very specifically, I am setting a date for when we're going to record it. Okay. Friday, August 31st.
Friday, August 31st. I'm going to put that in my... Actually, I'm going to text Emily first because I'm going to fucking forget about it.
Yeah. Because I figure I turned 21 the Tuesday that week. And obviously, I'm not going to be day drinking or shit. I'm not going to be drunk at school.
Really?
I hadn't planned on it anyway. And so I'll just wait until that Friday. And then I'm going to take that weekend off just in case shit goes down, which it probably won't, but I'll take it off anyway.
Oh, we can make shit go down.
Yeah, I still am just assuming my real life friends are gonna ignore me though. So I'm just, I have no reason to believe they will, but I'm just preparing. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say though. Yeah, so
mark I'm very much down for this.
Make no plans for that night. I refuse to reschedule. If you're not there, I'll just record it myself.
I will do my own Unhappy Hour. And that's the one you need to do with the fucking...
Yeah, that's when I'll shave.
We have a date. Hey guys, Chris here.
I bet you I could find a shitty button down.
A shitty button down? This is high quality Hawaiian wear. Sir.
You look like a 70s child molester.
Listen, ain't no 70s child molester this stylish.
I'm a big hit with the kids, which is exactly what I want.
So anyway, let's talk about how Kitt is the kinkiest motherfucker I've ever met in my entire life.
He's like, I don't have a pain tolerance. Here's my sex glove.
Yeah, like how casually he just fucking put on the sex glove.
Yeah. What happens with that?
Very drunk when he pulled that. I forgot. I love so much that I forgot about literally everything that happened in that episode in the 6 fucking months it took me to edit it. Because editing that was such a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Because there was so much.
That's insane.
So much to take in. Especially when Kitt's like...
Glove! It's, yeah. I don't even know what to think of it necessarily. Like me, I said, I messaged you this too. We had the same expression when I was watching it and when you were listening to him live. We were both like, "Oh my god!" Wide-eyed, mouth open, like, "Holy shit!"
I was not ready to see Kitt. I was more prepared to see Kitt's penis than his sex glove.
Yeah, and then he has police grade handcuffs. And he wears them then, right? I mean, is that right?
He told me, he said during that episode, that he has multiple toys. That glove is not the only, it is a part of an arsenal.
Yeah.
I really want to have another kink episode where I learn about more of Kitt's fetishes, but I also really fucking don't.
I don't know what to think of it. Yeah. I do want to learn. Yeah, I do want to learn more. I do feel bad for his hot wife, though, because then it's like just airing their dirty laundry.
Oh, I'm sure that's the fucking exhibitionism right there. That's something they're also probably into.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then yeah. But, like, it's just, you know that she's the one doing the beating. Like, I've seen that lady. And
Kitt is a bottom.
I can't look at her the same, because I know she beats the fuck out of Kitt.
He walks in, and she's standing behind the door with a 2x4.
So what happens is they watch the movie Misery, and they get so worked up. Especially the bit when the lady fucking bashes his ankles and like spin, and then Kitt just fucking busts a nut, and his wife is all fucking like, "What?"
I really hope Kitt watches this episode.
I hope neither of them ever see anything we've ever done, despite Kitt being part of the company. Technically, not really, but kinda.
He's our HR, but yeah, that boy. I expected him to be fairly kinky. I did not expect glove and beat the shit out of me, and I can't jerk off. That was just a weird fact that he threw in there.
On the podcast I talk about all the time, Your Mom's House, one of the people who works for them, Josh Potter, who's a comedian as well, he can't come unless he jerks off. So it's like somehow him and Kitt need to meet up and so they can come normally. Somehow if they merge, both of them will be able to come, both jerking it and fucking. It's such a weird, so how does his teenage years work then? Where he's just vigorously jerking his soup can and then nothing happened? He's just
I forgot. We need to ask him. I need to get him drunk enough to where he'll tell me how big his ginormous dick is.
We need to not stream an episode and have him take it out.
I mean, I can't stream an episdsode. I don't have a fucking internet connection.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I can't. That's not an option anymore. But I do want to see. I want to know.
I want him to show us his dick.
Just show me. I won't even keep it in the podcast.
Well, no, of course not. That's for us.
Kitt, just show me your donger. So anyway, you think Kitt's ever been pegged?
Oh yeah, that would hurt, and he wants to get hurt. So his wife gets a strap on probably close to as big as his dick, but I don't think they come that big. So
they really don't.
And then she just fucking as she has a rope around his neck and is just pulling on him.
Every sexual encounter with Kitt, she tries to kill him.
He's like, I don't even feel it, bitch.
I like to think if Kitt were to take his shirt off, it's like normal from up to here, and below it's just like fucking Geralt of Rivia.
I was to see Geralt, yeah.
Just fucking scratches and holes.
Kitt would be so good in a riot because the police wouldn't be able to stop him. They'd be shooting him with the beanbags, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah,
yeah, Daddy, give it to me."
Kitt would run through a riot with a boner.
He gets turned on when he hears about protests.
He's like, "Oh yeah, all those people get beat the fuck up. Oh yeah,
fuck,
gross." I'll just talk about me for a second. I am definitely the exact opposite of Kitt. I want to be nurtured and held and have everything be very gentle. If need be, I will do some of the weirder shit.
I will beat the fuck out of you, but you do not beat the fuck out of me.
Pretty much, yeah. Like if you want me to fucking knock you the fuck out, fine. It's not gonna get my socks off. Because they're already off. But
that's why I gotta come in.
Yeah. What if that was somebody's thing? They could only come, but if it was in the sock.
And they have to wear the sock.
And they have to put it in other people with the sock. Oh god, they have to use a sock as a condom. Anyway, but yeah, no. So I'll tie you up, fucking whip you and shit. But don't do that to me. Just give me a hug. That's just pat me on the shoulder nicely, very gently.
Not too hard.
Because I will cry. I'll cry anyway.
But I get off by making you cry.
God. What if okay. So I turned 21. I start hitting the bars and shit. I do a one night stand. It's some crazy chick, right? And it ends. We're just boning down, and
you're beating the fuck out of her.
Somehow at this point, I'm not beating the fuck out of her. At some point, somehow I've convinced her that I'm a cool dude, and it ends with me crying.
Like Terry's sitting there in a fucking leather jacket with a toothpick and sunglasses. So what's up, baby? And 2 hours later,
God,
just pull the fucking
pick her up and just throw her, and then as tears are streaming down. I'm sorry. It'd be the worst one night stand of her life.
Fucking toss her through the fucking wall.
What if that happens to Kitt? What if that's why? Oh my god! What if that's why he liked wrestling?
Oh shit! It's like that fucking Beavis and Butthead thing. Oh stop! He's got a boner. Fuck! I bet it is though.
And so when he broke his wrist or his ankle or whatever it was. Yeah, it was his ankle. He was just at the doctor for a few days, just fucking hard as a rock, lying in bed.
Sorry, you're wearing that gown backwards.
I know.
Is that chicken noodle soup? Oh god, it's a penis!
What?
It's a can of soup.
Oh, I get it. I thought you meant like there was broth and noodles, and somehow they got that confused for a penis. I was like, huh? What? No. That is what he says. Wait a minute. Oh god. It sounds like somebody has a taser, and they go. So Kitt would probably like to be tased as well, right?
Oh fuck yeah!
I think maybe he has a taser.
Like just fucking nipple rings, just attach the electrodes straight to the nipple rings. You think Kitt has nipple rings? Think he has nipples pierced? Have I seen Kitt's nipples before?
I feel like we've seen him in tight enough clothes where we would have seen him.
Well, he doesn't have to have the piercings in. He might take them out.
But they close up. I think they close up really quickly.
Let's ask Kitt. He's probably got nibble.
Fruit fly, sorry. So anyway, unhappy hour. It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Even though it's hard. Like, it's sort of already back, though.
It comes and goes. It comes in waves.
Yeah.
It happens twice a year.
It is kind of an event when it happens. It's true. And that's honestly, that's for your livers, that's the best way to do it. Where it's like, it happens when it happens.
Yeah.
Because when it happens, we get really drunk.
Yeah. Not to toot my own horn, but when it does happen, the episodes are usually pretty fucking good.
I enjoy them, yeah. I like them.
Like, the kink episode was a fucking ride.
I don't honestly remember what happened for the rest of the episode. It's kind of all overshadowed by Kitt's penis. Which, what is it, though? He takes his dick out and there's a fucking eclipse.
I really want to know how big Kitt's dick is. Like, I want exact measurements. I want him to make a dildo in the mold of his dick, and I want to get it, and I want to mount it above my fucking computer like a trophy. That was a lot to take in, wasn't it?
Hold on. I just need to...
I think I need a cigarette.
Just one last perverted thing I have written down. So, you know how you live alone now?
Absolutely.
You know what?
I hope I do.
You know what you can do now that you're alone?
I mean, a lot of things.
Well, like there's one specific thing I'm thinking about that I understand if you didn't want to do it while you were living at home. You have any idea? You've probably completely forgotten about this.
It's gotta be something to do with beating my dick.
No, it doesn't. It isn't.
I don't know what.
So, you remember...
Chris is going.
You remember when you said that when we had, I think it was 32 subscribers, that you would take a bath in Cocoa Puffs for a video?
No! I'm not gonna fucking take a bath in Cocoa Puffs.
You can now, and you have to because you said you would.
Yeah. I did not. There is no proof.
I'm sure there's proof somewhere. If I wanted to go digging through the archives.
If we hit 100 subscribers.
No, that wasn't the deal. The deal was like 30 or 32 or some shit like that.
Well, I'm changing the deal.
No, the deal's a deal.
You want to see it happen or not?
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah.
If we can make 100 subscribers on the New Year's stream, I will fucking bathe my ass
on the New Year's stream. Puffs. Oh my god, you can't do that.
Do it on the New Year's stream. I'll wear underwear.
No, I'm saying we can't get that many subscribers.
Exactly.
You're a piece of shit. No, that's why I don't want to change the deal, because we had a deal.
Yeah, but there's no proof of that deal, and I forgot about it.
There is I'm sure there's proof somewhere.
A much better deal
for you. What about?
Yeah, absolutely.
What
and
about us?
Motivation.
Think about someone other than yourself for once, all right?
No.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, 100 subscribers by the New Year's stream, I will bathe my ass in Cocoa Puffs.
And also, if you recall, it wasn't even, you don't have to like fill the tub with Cocoa Puffs. It's mainly water and like 15 Cocoa Puffs.
I'm going all in. I'm going to Sam's Club. I'm buying the fucking army pack of Cocoa Puffs. And it's going to be no water.
And somehow you will still manage to swim in it.
Just Cocoa Puffs.
Well, okay. So make sure to like and subscribe, share, and all that. And by New Year's, we're going to fucking yeet this boy into a bucket of Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, it's just going to be a 5-gallon bucket of Cocoa Puffs. I'm just going to sit on it.
So you know how I'm a loser and everything?
You got a real good dick, though.
Oh, thank you. So, I mean that even in the sense so that, like, I don't win things. So
sad.
There was at the bank, there was a drawing for getting a $500 scholarship.
Oh.
And I didn't win the scholarship, but I did win a knife.
Oh no!
And a cutting board.
What?
So, of course, I'm a big sad boy. I don't have a good history with knives. So what is the one thing my dumb loser ass wins? A fucking knife.
Is it a good knife?
But like, it's a...
Oh, it's a nice knife.
And I don't know what to do with it necessarily.
Cut some cheese or some inches off your 30-inch dick.
God, Jesus. It makes me uncomfortable even to hold that, thinking about cutting my dick. Oh God. So I don't know what to do with that.
What the fuck bank gives away a knife and a cutting board?
I don't know. And I guess the whole idea is like, oh, you're going off to college. And it's like, no, it's just a reminder that I'm a loser who still lives at home.
But you got a knife and a cutting board now. You can cut some old cheeses.
I don't even like cheese that much.
What?
Yeah, I just like, I'll have it with things, but I'm not going to have cheese on its own. My grandpa, he refuses to admit this, but I've seen him do it several times. He'll eat those Kraft singles like on their own.
I've done it before.
You're disgusting. You're a pig and you're a monster.
Why, I never.
Those are the words. Why would, huh?
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You don't gotta do that.
Sometimes I'm hungry and I want cheese.
You'd be better off fucking bending around trying to eat your own ass.
What's wrong with eating cheese?
If it's like good cheese, fine, but Kraft American cheese singles,
okay, not like that, but I've eaten.
That's what I'm talking about right this second.
Oh, just specifically not just that kind of cheese.
Yeah, like the shitty plasticky Kraft single cheese.
Oh no, I was talking like fucking thing of like the nice Sargento.
Why I would have said that? Because we're talking about
I thought you were just generalizing your cheese. I don't like American cheese.
Listen, in general, yes, cheese, don't eat it. It's not good. But when I was talking specifically about my grandpa eating Kraft singles, and you're like, I've done that. And then
I thought you were talking about just generic fucking sliced cheese.
Listen to the words I'm saying next time.
No, I fucking won't.
I know. It's been 50 episodes, plus 20 of Crispy Grandmas. We've done a lot of these, haven't we? It's been a while. Jesus.
2 years of suffering. Well, 3, according to the fucking... We skipped a year.
Well, I fixed it, all right? Listen.
Oh, did you?
Well, yeah, of course I'm not going to leave it. It took a while to update, though.
I think I'm going to make a grilled cheese sandwich. If my mold hasn't breaded... If fucking retarded.
Yeah,
if bread hasn't molded,
yeah,
go for grilled cheese. I've been craving a grilled cheese today for some reason. We started talking about cheese.
I see, like, that's the thing. I like grilled cheese, and those nasty ass American cheese, American craft singles, whatever.
Jack. It's really fucking good.
I think I've done. No, what have I done? I've done it with. Yeah, I've done it with pepper jack. Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love
it's really good.
Jack cheese. Yeah, I'll take that. Some sourdough.
Ooh, you know what actually would be really good? I might do is make a grilled cheese with an egg on it. What I should do. Have you ever seen Binging with Babish?
I have no idea what that is.
It's a YouTube channel. I bet you'd really like it. I bet you, and actually, it would probably make you look at the GoBicker cooking show and go, ugh, God, because it's like really good.
I made that to go, ooh, God.
Well, I know, but like you even more so though, because it's just so much better.
Absolutely.
But the edit I have to tell that so far, it is good. Anyway, he makes like his main thing is that he makes like video game and TV and movie shows, makes like the food, but like makes them good sometimes. Well, he'll try to make them like as they say in the show if the recipe's available, but then he like does them right. And then he also has a series called, I think it's Basics with Babish, where he makes like actual things that are just like, just normal everyday food items. And I bet you, my point being, after all that, is that he probably has something about grilled cheese, so you can make some like bomb ass grilled cheese.
Really fucking hungry.
Yeah, I've been having that a lot too. I think it might be something to do with The Big Sad, where because like when it's at its peak, I have zero appetite. But like because thank fucking God, it's kind of like lowering a little bit. I'm getting an appetite back, which is also annoying because I don't like eating still.
Yeah, that's one of the things I noticed when I got over my Big Sad is I don't fucking know why I suddenly got an appetite in the morning, which I never my entire life had a breakfast appetite. Like literally, I there was never a time I went out of my way to eat breakfast unless someone's like, let's get breakfast. I would always wait until usually like my lunch where I used to work most of the time, I would take lunch at like 1 or 2 and I'd be fine, not eating a thing up until then. And I distinctively remember one day, it was like 9 o'clock, and I was about to fucking pass out. I was so hungry. Jesus. And after that, it's like, every morning I have to eat something before I leave the house or on the way to wherever the fuck I'm going that day.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. It's like I have to eat 3 meals a day now. Because even after, like, I had a pretty decent-sized breakfast today. Like, I had it about 8 o'clock, and by noon I was fucking starving. And then I had a pretty decent-sized lunch at, like, 2, because I'm an irresponsible human being. And fucking 7:30, and as soon as this is done, I'm gonna fucking munch down and try and make some grilled cheese. I may do that during a post show. I may take my phone and take you all on a journey of how to make grilled cheese. Tune in. That's why you fucking subscribe to Patreon. Yeet!
Or just follow us on Twitter at GoBicker, and you can see when we actually do this live too.
I'm having a bowel movement.
I almost shit myself today at work.
Oh,
I was sitting in my little room, just on my own, and I had to shit so bad all of a sudden, and like I was having stomach pains and everything, and I was like, oh fuck, and like thank God no one was in there because I couldn't help it. I was like fuck.
I know exactly what kind of shit you're talking about,
but like I'm weird and neurotic, so I never went. I just held it for the rest of the day still, and this was at like noon, and I left at 4.
Oh no!
So I didn't shit until like 4:30 when I got home, and it was a lovely shit once it happened. But for a while there, it was like, oh God, oh God.
This is one of the very few things I hate about my new job is I work in very small locations where it's like a 900 square foot little building with 1 bathroom, and when I gotta shit. It's bad because there have been multiple occasions. Well, did I tell the story of the woman that like fucking is like, is everything okay in there?
No, I don't think so.
Well, it was like 2-3 weeks ago. I was doing something. I was running some wiring for something. And I was like, I'm gonna go step out and use the restroom real quick. And it was one of those ones I'd eaten Indian food the night before, and it was one of those ones that was like, as soon as I sit down on the toilet, and I didn't think it was that loud. Until I walked out, like it was one of those ones I did a fucking courtesy flush. I fucking drowned the bathroom in Febreze, and I came back out, and the lady looks at me at the front desk, and she's like, "You okay? That didn't sound good."
Oh my God!
I was like, "I am so sorry for the sin I just committed in your restroom. I know this isn't a great first impression of me, but I had to shit."
That's my big issue with shitting at work is that like. The guy at the front desk, guy or lady, would see me go in, and I'd be in there for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and then I'd come out. So they would know exactly what I just did. And so I wouldn't have that situation exactly, but I would have them looking at me going, like, oh, I know what you just did. And I just don't like that.
Yeah, I really don't like it. It's like I work at like a nice high class financial thing, and it's like everybody's all proper, and I have to like dress up and wear slacks and fancy shoes. And when I just fucking destroy the bathroom, I've already almost clogged the toilet, happened the other day, and I sat there and I couldn't see I couldn't see a fucking plunger, and that's the closest I've come to having a panic attack in like last year.
Yeah,
to where it's like the water just started rising, and I'm like, go down, and I flushed it again, and luckily it all just slurped out. But I was like, fuck. I don't want to walk out and be like, hey, I know I just met y'all, but I just clogged your shitter. Y'all got a plunger?
Or just like, this is what I would do. Out of embarrassment, just leave it. And just,
they would have known.
And never show my face again.
That's not okay. I can't do it. I can't get away with that. I've been here for 2 months in this apartment. I've already clogged the toilet twice. I'm coming up on 365 shits.
Wow, and it's only been it's been over half the year now, so at least there's that. But it's still only been just over half the year, so that's not great.
A lot of shits.
There's been a few times. I wonder if you've ever had this too. I don't know exactly how it happens, but I'll actually accidentally be in public and I'll end up in the women's bathroom.
What?
And I just am destroying it. I'm just blasting out. And then, like, I remember one time specifically I'm thinking of. I know what's happened several times though. My dad was in the army for a while, and I was a really shitty kid, and so every once in a while he would bring me with when he went out of town, just to save my mom a fucking meltdown. And so he showed me where the bathroom was. Or he pointed me in the direction, but I don't know how. I somehow got confused, and I ended up in the women's bathroom, and I was just destroying it. And then my dad came out, because it took me a while, I'm very bad bowels and everything. So so my dad came to check on me, and he's like, you're in the women's bathroom, you know that, right? I'm like, oh fuck, no, I didn't realize that. And I think I might have panicked and like not wiped well enough or something too, just to get the fuck out.
Oh no!
It was just a bad time. And like I remember, like one time I was at a friend of mine invited me to his brother's softball game for some reason, and I had to go to the bathroom, and then I ended up again it ended up in the women's bathroom, and I just peed like normal though. But I was like, why is there no urinals in here? That's weird. And then like it was a weird like shitty old bathroom as well. It looked like, I don't remember exactly how it looked. In my head it looked like the place had been bombed, and then people just put the walls back up. And then I got out of the stall, and there's two people standing at the mirror, and it was a really big bathroom, so I don't even know if they knew I was there. And I was like, why did those look like girls? Why are they and I just kind of hurried out real quick. And so again, I don't think anyone noticed, but
I've never wound up in the women's bathroom.
Okay.
I don't think. There's a couple times, like, I don't understand this. There's a brewery I go to because I'm a fucking alcoholic. It's a huge fucking brewery, but the bathrooms, I hate bathrooms that don't have doors, because that's a barrier that I need when I'm drunk to know where I'm going, because it's just like a fucking hallway, and there's one side you turn down as women's, one side you turn down as men's, and the signs are not very clear there. And I almost walked in the women's restroom several times there while slightly intoxicated. But I remember one at the place I used to work, there was a store that the men's room didn't have any fucking urinals in it. And I remember the first time I ever went in there, I freaked the fuck out, because I walk in the middle of the day and it's like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong restroom. And I turn around and run out. It's like, what the fuck?
Wait, so where are the urinals?
There are no urinals. There weren't any.
But where are they though?
There weren't. You just had to piss in the sink like a fucking great.
Because there's no other option.
I'm not gonna piss in a toilet. Who pisses in a toilet?
Fucking freaks and weirdos. That's who.
Yeah, I piss in a sink. I shit in a toilet.
I sort of wish I had a urinal at home.
I do too.
Because, like, more often than not, I don't. Yeah, like it's just you don't need to worry about the toilet bowl.
Just piss in the bathtub. And
do you pee in the shower?
I was about to ask you that same question, and yes, I do.
Of course you do. Of course, who doesn't? Fucking
you people. There are two kinds of people in this world: people who fucking piss in showers, and people who lie.
Exactly, you're goddamn right. Because people are like, like fuck, shut up, you bitch. It's like it's fine. Like you're just.
I don't fucking piss all over myself. I direct it.
And even if you did, you're in the shower. Just rinse it off. You're fine. Yeah, everything's fine.
You're in the fucking shower. Yeah, I absolutely piss in the shower. I take great pride in pissing in the shower. Now, my question, my extra question for you.
No, I don't shit in the shower.
Yeah, waffle stop. No.
Oh, I could though. The cover of the drain thing, it came loose, and so there's basically, if I move it, there's just a hole going down. So if I really wanted to, I could just pop a squat and shit in the drain. I won't. Because that would just make me uncomfortable, but I could technically.
If in the morning you're standing there, you're waiting on the shower water to warm up, do you just piss in the shower, like where you're standing outside of it? Or is it just something I do?
I've done that. Okay,
good. I was gonna say because it's like every morning I'm standing there.
But yeah.
I gotta rock my morning piss. And I'm like, yeah, I'll piss into the shower like it's a urinal because the water's running. It's like a glorified urinal. I'm like, I'll piss in the toilet and waste that water, especially now I gotta pay for it because fucking life is expensive. Yeah. I'm very mad that I got my electrical bill back today. Anyway.
Yeah.
Shitting. I got a weird story I don't know if I want to tell. I might have already told it on the podcast. I don't know. There was a time I remember when I was like 4 years old that I shit under my parents' bed because... you know...
Okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
So, I was gonna leave it at that. I was like fucking 4 or 5 years old. I remember this memory crystal fucking clear. I could tell you what I was wearing that day. I don't know why. But I remember very distinctively, I was just sitting there being a fucking child. And you know, when you take a shit, sometimes you take a big shit and it like hurts. Mm-hmm. In my mind, when that happened, I was taking spiky poops.
Yeah,
and I wanted to know what the spiky poop looked like because I didn't think my dumb fucking 4-year-old brain didn't think, oh, dumbass, just look in the fucking toilet. Because I told you at that time in my life, I didn't wipe because I was a really fucking dumb child. I was a really fucking dumb child. But I didn't think, I could shit into this toilet that has clear water and know the answer to this question. Instead, I was standing there, I had to shit, and I was next to my parents' bed, so I just fucking dropped trowel and shit on the fucking floor next to my parents' bed. Thought, that's not spiky, and I brushed it under the bed, and I walked off and fucking went about my business. And I remember...
And then they find it like, what the fuck? Is there human shit under our bed?
I remember like fucking 2 or 3 hours later, because my parents' bedroom in the house I grew up in California was on the other side. It was like this weird house. It's a very long house, which is probably why I have a fear of long things. But their bedroom was like at the very back. It was isolated away, so nobody ever fucking went back there unless it was fucking bedtime. So my parents didn't find it until that fucking night. When my dad went in there to go to bed, he walks in, he's like, smells like shit in here. I was like, oh, why? Can't imagine why. And he fucking looked under the bed and he's like, there's shit under the bed.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
I remember my mom being like, Christopher.
That's right, you're an only child, so there's no other option. Of course it was you.
I feel like Randy did it. It's like, no, you shit under the bed.
Oh, God, Jesus, fuck.
It boggles my mind that I've made it this far in life, by the way.
Oh, God, I'm in so much pain.
I was a dumb fucking child. I did a lot of very stupid shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, with shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I do stupid shit as an adult, but yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, I had a really weird, like, had shit issues. Like I went like the first 6 years of my life while wiping my ass, and I just lived in a constant state of swamp ass, the likes of which I don't know.
God, Jesus,
I was fucking shitting under beds. I seem to remember that I would just piss sometimes on the floor. Our whole home, by the way, was carpeted.
What the fuck was wrong with you? You know, I do remember once. I
also shit on.
I once made a pillow fort in the living room, and I shit in it.
Was there at least a pillow toilet, or did you just shit in this fucking pillow fort? I like to think you constructed the pillow fort with the sole purpose of shitting inside of it.
It's very possible I did. And
this is my favorite episode of the show we've ever done.
Good. It's good, episode 50. So my cousin once was a very similar thing. She was hiding, I think, underneath their dining room table, and she was shitting. And then, my aunt was like, she crouched down, and then my cousin went, "Peekaboo!" Because she was shitting. So she just
I don't want to distract from that story for too much, but I just realized I still have that fucking broken texture on my forehead.
You do?
It's barely there, but you can fucking see it.
I can sort of see like a line, I guess. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
it's not as bad as it was.
Definitely not as bad as it was. It definitely doesn't look like you're
texture, motherfucker.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're wearing your own face.
It's my flesh mask.
I mean, now that you pointed out, though, it is. Yeah,
I didn't notice that. I thought it was gone.
It's like if you focus on that, it's like your face doesn't fit on your head, because it looks like if you would take it off and the eyes should be a bit higher and like everything just moved up a bit, but it's like no, it's fine.
Yeah, I just got a fucked up head. I'm very fucked up in the head because I was a very fucked up child. I did dumb shit. Like, literally, I did dumb shit. I remember the time I brought, actually, this is right before we moved. I remember this story. I went to the lake with my buddy Ryan, and I don't remember why. No, I remember now. We were at the lake. My mom dropped us off because we were fucking latchkey kids, apparently, and there was no supervision because this was the wild, wild time of 2008.
Yeah.
And we... Dumbest fucking thing. Filled the bucket full of water, sand, a bunch of snails, and a dead fish. Put a lid on it. Somehow got it home. I don't entirely remember how, without my mother noticing. Because I know my mom would absolutely be like, what the fuck? We brought it home. And I fucking left it, I left it like in the backyard, like my play fort thing, whatever. Mm-hmm. I just fucking forgot about it. And then we moved. And after we moved, my dad went back, like we moved to South Carolina, my dad went back to get the rest of our shit. And I think he had to finish working because he had like a month left of his job because they were doing a project or some shit. And I remember my dad said, he called my mom when he got back to our old house and he was like, it smells like something died. Something died because a fucking bird flew into the bucket trying to eat the fish and the fucking bird died. So my dad came home after being gone from our home for like 3 weeks and found a bucket full of fucking snails, a dead fish, and a dead bird.
How the fuck did it die though? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. I think my mom's got a picture of it somewhere. Because I remember.
Did it just like dive into the bucket and then just fucking
I don't know. It might have fucking fish might have had something wrong with it.
Oh, whoa, yeah, maybe that's why it was dead.
Yeah, he said that it was like a fucking dead fish, a bunch of snails, and a dead bird. So just all.
Where did you get the dead fish?
It was the lake. We went to the lake and there was just a fucking dead fish. I remember this is I have a lot of really very vividly distinct memories from my childhood and they're all really fucking weird.
Yeah.
I'll go through my childhood therapy because they're all coming back to me. some ones that are not great. But yeah, I remember we were out. We used to be able to rent paddle boards, which are pretty much just fucking surfboards.
Mm-hmm.
And you could go out and you could swim on the lake on them. And we were fucking out, like, 10 feet out in the lake because we're kids and we think we're out in the middle of the ocean. And I remember just seeing a dead fish floating along there. It was like, whap! Oh, fuck, man. I hurt my shoulder. I need to go. I just broke something. No, that hurt, though, like a motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think I almost dislocated my shoulder again.
Oh, my God.
I got real bad shoulders. That's not childhood memory. That's just me being a fucking dumbass. I've dislocated both my shoulders in my lifetime. I'm in some bit of pain right now. But anyway, I just fucking slapped the fish down on the paddleboard and we got it back to land and we're like, into the bucket you go! Fucking yeeted the fish into the bucket.
Oh my God.
Have I ever talked about the trenches?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about the trenches.
I think that was on Crusty Pickled Grandma's though.
Might have been. Yeah, I used to fucking dig trenches as a child. In the fucking forest behind our house. Mm-hmm. And oh boy, I really, really want to know what those people that moved in after that and thought when they walked back. They're like, we have this beautiful mountain home in this nice resort area, and they walk out into the fucking forest behind it and see fucking graves.
It's just, there's thousands of bodies, thousands of dead fish, hundreds of dead birds.
Oh fuck yeah! There was so much fuck. I was such a weird fucking kid growing up. My mom was just like, "Have a shovel and be back when it gets dark." I remember sitting out there fucking yelling at raccoons, and there was a lot of snakes. Finding snakes. Because I remember we were trying. I don't remember what the fuck we were trying to do, but there was an old tire, and we all being like 6 years old, took like 3 of us, but we lifted up the tire and moved the tire over, and there was a giant fucking snake underneath the tire.
I hate that. I hate it.
And we beat the shit out of it with shovels.
You know what's weird is I'm pretty sure, despite all of Maya's weird shit, I'm pretty sure she said she likes snakes. I feel like I remember that.
Maya's a weird.
She's a freak.
Does not like trees underwater or chairs apparently.
Yeah, but she's like, I love snakes. Yeah, because I think she likes their eyes. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean you like their dead cold eyes? She's like, well, yeah, because they're cold blooded. I'm like, well, yeah, exactly. That's so gross. I like, I'm remembering the conversation now because then I was like, yeah, I like mammals. I like warm blooded Americans.
Only thing that matters are warm blooded Americans. They support Trump.
So how did you dislocate your shoulders?
Honestly, they're not super fucking eventful stories. One time, I was yawning, and this one literally went, and I went, ah! And I popped it back into place, and I cried like a bitch. Yeah. And the other time, how I dislocated this one was even fucking dumber. It wasn't like super dislocated. It was just enough. Like I didn't have to do anything to get it back. It just fucking really hurt for a while. I sleep, or I used to. I don't do it anymore because I'm terrified of dislocating my shoulders again. Like I used to sleep like my fucking arms over my eyes because I don't have a sleep mask. Light affects me in weird ways. Now I just sleep with a pillow over my face. It makes it easier for whoever's coming to kill me to smother me.
Yeah.
But I was fucking asleep, and you know how sometimes you get like jolt when you're in your sleep? I jolted, my arm went,
oh my God.
And I screamed, and it popped back into place real quick, and that's how I dislocated both my shoulders. And every now and again, and I don't know, it's because I probably should have went to the doctor for both of these, especially because this one, like, I fucked this one up. And I actually still have a lot of pain in this shoulder. I have a lot of pain in general.
Yeah.
I have a lot of pain in this shoulder, and every now and again I'll do shit like that where I'll just like move it in a weird angle, and I can feel it kind of start to come out, and it really fucking hurts. My shoulder's gonna hurt for about a week.
Oh my God.
Since I did that, and I'm definitely gonna go fucking down a leave after this. Like my body hurts in so many ways.
Yeah. So a doctor, very expensive. It might be worth it to get a checkup.
Yeah, I need to go because I think I'm gonna die very soon.
I mean, if you don't die, you're just gonna keep living in misery.
Yeah, but like yesterday, my left knee is very fucked up. Both my knees are very fucked up. My left knee was fucked up because I was playing basketball once and I fell. And I landed on it. I think I fucked it up then, but once again, I didn't go to the doctor because I'm a fucking idiot. And yesterday it hurt like a motherfucker all day long. I came home. I took some Aleve. This episode's sponsored by Aleve. My whole fucking life's sponsored by Aleve. Well, after that, the pain went away in there, but it went to my arm, and I started getting some real bad chest pains.
Yeah, I think you need to get a full physical.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die.
Yeah, even if it's just like to know what's wrong with you, and then you do nothing else about it, just get a physical and just get it all sorted out.
I'd love to know why I shit as much as I do.
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah.
I'd love to, like, every now and again, I'm fairly convinced, it's like, I probably have cancer.
No.
I'm just living with it.
See, yeah, like, I pee fucking constantly.
Oh, I do too.
And some people are like, oh, yeah, colon cancer. And I'm like, fucking, yeah, sure, I wish. But I don't think I do.
There was, probably, this is before I moved, this is probably 3 or 4 months ago, but there was like a week where every time I wiped my ass, there was blood.
Yeah, I get that every once in a while too.
Like every now and again, I'll get a little bit on there, and I just chalk that down to the fact that I very vigorously wipe because I don't like having a dirty asshole, because you never know who's gonna want to toss that salad.
Yes, exactly. It's like, I can't believe you have the exact same actions and reasoning behind those actions. That's crazy.
Like this.
Yeah.
That's me on top. But yeah, it was like a week there where every time I wiped, and it wasn't like a little bit of blood. It was like probably should go to the doctor amount of blood.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if it keeps up for more than a week, I'll go see a doctor. I'll think about going to see a doctor.
You'll think about it, yeah.
I'll think about it, and then it went away. So I haven't strenuously bled from my asshole recently.
Right.
So I'm sure I'm okay. I just chalk it up to it be like that sometimes.
Yeah, that's basically what I do too. But I just remembered that, like, Total Biscuit died from colon cancer.
Oh yeah, and I absolutely hate that he was like, if you bleed out of your asshole, go get it checked out because you'll get colon cancer. And ever since he said that, it's lived with me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it's like, he'll be like, he's like, hey, my cancer, super preventable, and now he's dead because he was too embarrassed. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I think about that literally all the time. Ever since he said that, God rest his soul.
Yeah,
amazing. Man.
I miss him constantly. Yeah. I don't know how much.
Forgot he died up until, because he died like right as I was going through all my shitty fucking year last year. So it was one of those things, like, it happened and it just kind of added on to the shit. But I saw something recently for the 1 year anniversary of it, and I got really fucking sad because I loved that boy.
Yeah, I did too. And like every time a new game comes out, I want to watch a WTF is. And it's like, oh, I mean, I can't.
Yeah, I never understood why he got as much shit as he did in like the YouTube industry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he was a good boy. It was funny. Had him a good podcast.
Yeah, I never really got into it. I would listen to a few episodes here and there, and it was enjoyable.
It was such a long podcast.
That was,
really
a big
good.
part of it, yeah.
And I loved the animated. Did you ever watch the animated things from it? Like, watch them. They're fucking comical. Oh, speaking of watching things, did you watch that thing that I told you to watch?
Which one?
The murder thing. Not the murder thing. The what the fuck was it called?
Abducted in Plain Sight?
Yeah, Abducted in Plain Sight. Did you watch that?
I did.
Oh, and let's talk about that, boy.
Real quick, let me look at the time. Yes, this is how we're going to wrap up this episode, because we're going to spoil shit, and you should definitely go watch it. So
yeah, stop right here.
Yeah, come back to this point once you've watched it, and we can have a discussion about it together. But spoilers, so don't watch if you haven't seen it, because just go watch it.
So anyway,
Abducted in Plain Sight.
It
was so the whole.
Was it?
I mean, the whole time
was it everything that.
No, I enjoyed it, but it was like. The whole time I was just kind of like, what? Huh?
It's so fucking weird.
It's so weird.
Like the moment that drugged me into it was like, it's like 10 minutes in where they're interviewing the dad and he's talking about fucking jerking off the dude in a car.
That bit blew my fucking mind. I'm like,
yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
He's like a normal... I would assume conservative dad, just because he's old.
Yeah.
And at some point in in the 70s, when it was definitely not okay to start jerking dudes off, this dude was so charismatic that he was able to convince him. He's like, just rub one out, please.
It's just boy.
And the guy's like, okay.
Stuff. Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what it was.
Some relief. Yeah. It was so fucked up.
Yeah.
And it's like, my favorite part. That's not my favorite part. Makes me so excited. No, but like, that dude, he fucked that entire family. Yeah. It's not just like the mother and the daughter. He fucked the fucking dad. He fucked the fucking daughter. He fucked the mom.
Yeah.
He fucked the mom after he abducted their daughter.
Yeah. Like, there's such a, like, they had like a year-long affair after the initial abduction before he did it again later. Like, that's fucking, it's like, I can't even, it's hard to fathom that shit, honestly.
That whole story, like, every detail of it is like,
yeah, it's like, and they're like, oh, we didn't know about stranger danger. I'm like, yeah, but is there not just some natural thing like, oh, this dude fucking loves my daughter? I mean, like, it seems like they kind of realized, everyone except for Jan herself, seemed to kind of have like an idea, like, oh yeah, B loved Jan. It's like,
he loved him some, and it's like, just the aliens.
Yes, aliens.
Boy,
I feel like we should go about this a little bit more chronologically.
Yeah, it's just a lot of jumping around. So
basically, the family, this guy B, I don't remember his full name. I kept getting the names confused. Like when they'd be talking about the guy and they'd be talking about the dad, I was confused who was who. So yeah,
but B was he was the abductor.
Yes, and what was really funny is that they would every once in a while they would cut to his brother. And his brother would basically just be like, yep, he's a piece of shit. He was a pedophile. We knew he was a pedophile. Fucking piece of shit. And then like,
yep, he loved little girls. He was a fucking pedophile. His brother, he was only in like 3 interviews, but they're all fucking gold.
The whole time he's like, yep, he's a piece of shit. And
my favorite one was where B went to like work at his fucking car dealership, and he's like, he's the best fucking salesman we fucking had. He was so great. He fucked little kids, but man, could that guy sell cars.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. He's like, yeah, he's a real piece of shit. Fuck kids, but man, we made a lot of money. Like,
it's such a weird. I laughed every time a dude came on the screen.
He was so angry. So yeah, like the B and his family, because he had kids.
Yeah, he had a wife.
Yeah,
I don't think he had a kid.
I think,
but he had a wife.
I thought they did. I'm pretty sure he had a few kids.
He might have. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
it was a seemingly normal family.
Yeah, and they moved in, and then immediately he was like making friends with the entire neighborhood, and at some point became like infatuated with this girl who was like 8 or 9 when they first met.
Yeah, real young.
Really
young.
Yeah,
I was like 8 or 9.
It might even have been younger. I don't know.
Yeah.
But just like, and then they started like hanging out and shit on their own sometimes too, which is like, okay.
Yeah, it's the 70s, different times.
I guess, and like, yeah, they everyone trusts each other, but like, okay, and so you're like, fine, no stranger danger. Do you, the other adults, not find it kind of just sad that B loves hanging out with Jan so much?
Yeah, and so one of these things I could kind of understand if it's like all the kids in there, because there was 2 other sisters?
I think so, yeah.
So there's 3 kids. It's like I can understand. It's like, okay, he likes hanging out with all the kids. He's just a kid person,
right? Yeah,
he likes some kids. It's specifically Jan.
Yeah,
it's just this one. That one, even before Stranger Danger, you gotta be a little like.
Yeah, like, well, yeah, what's wrong with this guy where this grown-ass adult likes hanging out with a kid, like a young-ass kid?
Yeah, like one specific kid. I mean, even like fucking teenagers.
Yeah. No, fuck, I hate teenagers. I hated teenagers when I was a teenager. I do, like, but like, I've started, I have to figure out a word this so I don't sound like a creep myself. Because I do like little girls.
Oh no!
But just in the fact that like, when you're looking at GIFs on Reddit where they're like, oh, have you seen Happy Crying Dads? Do you know that subreddit?
I have not, but that sounds like a wonderful subreddit.
It is, yeah.
Very
but all of the cutest videos is when it's a dad and a daughter. So that's more. That's more what I mean.
Yeah,
but I don't know how. It's hard to word that,
Yeah. I love little kids.
No, not kids. I still
specifically
hate little boys. Gross me out like nothing else. I just see them in general. I'm like, ugh, gross.
A very, very small side tangent, because I don't want to go too far off of this. This morning, I was on one of my locations, and I was talking to the office admin. We were just sitting there talking, and right next door was like a pediatric eye doctor or whatever. It was a fucking kid and her mom it was a boy. It was a little boy. And his mom standing outside waiting for the place to open, and the kid just dead ass looks at both of us and licks the fucking window. And it wasn't like it was like a. And she looks and she just goes, "What the fuck? I just watched that."
See, yeah, I'm okay with other people having young boys because then you get stories like that. But I'm not gonna want one for myself. If the old ball and chain ever's like, it's a boy, we're not having a boy, we're having an abortion.
It's not delivery, it's abortion.
I'm basically, I refuse to have anything but a daughter, basically. And I don't even want my own daughter that much. It's basically just...
I don't even want kids.
It's basically just the gifts on Reddit that I think are cute. That's basically it.
Anyway.
So, B's fucked up. And, because B doesn't like children the same way I do. He doesn't just, enjoy the gifts on Reddit. He wants to fuck Jan.
Yeah.
God. And so, yeah, they're hanging out a bunch. And then, one day, again, this is so weird. He's like, hey, he calls the mom. He's like, hey, I'm gonna take Jan out to go horseback riding, which is a normal thing that everyone does.
Yes. I take little girls horseback riding all the time.
Which is like,
I've seen Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah. No, that was gay people. It's fine. It's different.
Oh, okay.
And so mom, finally the first time, this is like probably a half hour. Well, no, it's probably shorter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm bad at judging time. It's a little ways in. Basically, they spent a while just setting up the situation and how B was kind of weird. And then and mom's like, I don't know about that. And he's like, but I want to. And she's like, okay.
Okay.
And that's basically all the fight they put up. That's
pretty much the entire movie.
Yeah.
But I want to see your daughter. Okay.
Yeah, and even though when they know he's a creep, it basically even still boils down to I don't know.
Yeah.
Really, is that it? That's all you're gonna? That's all you got? Okay. So Jan gets kidnapped. Then he takes her in his RV. First tells her to take her vitamins, and she doesn't take vitamins.
No.
She only takes her vitamins when she's with B, and she sometimes gets sleepy. It's kind of weird. How does that work? And I get there has to be something in your own head. Maybe I guess this is how kids get abducted. I mean, really, it's
maybe
kids are bad at judging character. So when you trust somebody, you don't assume that they're drugging you. But surely at some point, kids are also stupid in a way, but also it works out because they talk and they just say random shit. So surely at some point, she's like, "Oh yeah, I really like my vitamins with B," and I get kind of loopy and weird, and her parents are gonna be like, "Excuse me, what? Huh?"
Oh, that's great, sweetie.
Yeah, that's why I'll end up with, and oh god, they're fucking stupid parents.
That's the moral of that entire movie: is the parents are the dumbest fucking human beings on the face of the planet.
There's points at the end where like, well, yeah, there's probably more we should have seen. It's like, yeah, you think?
It's no fucking shit.
Jesus, you fucking morons. And so Jan wakes up. She's not really sure where she is. I think was she tied up a little bit? I think.
She was in the bed because this is where the aliens come in. She was tied up, restrained down on the bed next to a radio that was playing fucking alien sounds, broadcasting shit. And then because this sets up for my favorite part of the fucking movie where shit really goes off the rails.
Yeah.
She wakes up in the fucking bed next to the alien thing, and the alien voices on the radio tell her that she is a part of the mission.
Yeah. God.
Boy, it's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Which pretty much means she has to have the alien baby thing with the chosen one, or her family's gonna.
It was like the male, not victim. I can't
remember what it was. Yeah. It was like the chosen one or something like that.
Yeah, but it was like the male person or whatever.
And it's like, you gotta fuck this dude. You gotta have his baby by the time you're 16, or your entire family's gonna die.
Yeah, they're gonna get vaporized. And if you tell anyone, you will be vaporized, and then your sister will get taken instead, because she's also an alien. Yeah, that's what. Because it's not even that they're being abducted. She is in and of herself an alien. Yeah,
she herself is an alien. So I was like, she falls asleep again. She wakes back up. And she goes fucking around the RV, and that's where she finds her boy, B, who is Also drugged.
Yeah, he's like, you know, it's like some.
Yeah.
He's kind of like,
he like beat himself up too because they said he had like blood and shit on his face.
Yeah, because then the FBI, when looking for Jan, because fuck Jesus Christ, because that's a whole thing too. It took the parents like a week to call the police.
Yeah.
And then
it was at a week they were like, maybe we should call the police.
Yeah, she got taken on like a Thursday, and it wasn't until like the next Wednesday or something that they actually ended up calling anybody. Oh, it's like, oh my god, because they're like, oh yeah, we don't want to worry anyone if it's nothing. It's like, bitch, it's been like a week, and you can worry now.
But yeah, so they fucked off in an RV, and at this point, it's revealed that shit gets even more wild. They're in fucking Mexico, where apparently it's legal to have a child bride.
Well, yeah, that's a really fucked up thing. I've seen this here and there on Reddit too. It's legal in a lot of places in the U.S. too. It's just a little harder to do it because there's just more paperwork behind it, basically.
Yeah, but
Mexico, what the fuck? You could still even that.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
Because they're in Mexico, so they can just really easily get married. But then there's a point later on, skipping ahead a little bit. We'll probably go back though, where when B's trying to get back, he's like, "All right, listen, I'll come back. But you just need to give me permission to marry your fucking daughter." And that's really all he would need. Like, just like the parents' consent, and then he can marry a child.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's still a thing to this day, in the year of our Lord, 2019. And this all took place in the mid-70s.
Yeah.
That's just fucking insane.
Oh, absolutely.
That's terrifying. real normal life as we exist in right now. So yeah, so she wakes up B. And then she's like, "Oh, what's going on?" He's like, "Oh, I'm an alien. We need to reproduce." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And yeah, and of course, so he's a creepy little fuck, and so he knows exactly how much to fuck her.
That was the creepy part.
Breaking her hymen so that you can't tell that she was raped. He's like, he basically just sticks a tip in, and then he's like, "Oh my god."
That was the weirdest fucking, well, not the weirdest, but like the most disturbing thing is it's like he just the tip.
Yeah. And obviously this whole time at the very least, you know, she's just, you know, it's kind of an instinctual thing. As a kid, she knows she doesn't like what's happening right now. But because she was drugged and because of this whole thing with the radio, and she thinks she's an alien, and so she thinks that this is just what has to be done, otherwise people are gonna fucking die. And so she just goes along with it.
I mean, you're fucking 10. The aliens,
Wait, when did it come in that the dad jerked him off? I don't remember.
That was like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know why that part came up.
Well, yeah, because basically, so going back, because this one, B was basically trying, in order to get to Jan as well, was just trying to wiggle his way into that family. And so that involved fucking the mom, like, a lot.
Which that came in later though, because that was after the first abduction.
They had fucked already before the abduction, I think. They had I'm pretty sure they had fucked, but then they had a full-on affair after the abduction.
Okay, that might have been it. Yeah, because they jerked off I remember very distinctly. It was like, because it was the first moment of that movie where I was like, what the fuck? It was the dad being like, I reached over and jerked him off.
Yeah, because B showed up at their paint store or whatever it was they had, or furniture store or whatever, that the dad owned. He's like, "Oh, I'm having a real rough day. Can we go for a ride?" And the dad's like, "Well, sure." Which, I mean, because at that point, nothing too horribly weird. You're helping out a friend, fine. And then they pull over somewhere, and B's got a boner, and he's like, "Come on, just help a buddy out." And then the dad does it. He jerks him off to completion.
Yeah. It wasn't just like it was like, that takes effort.
Yeah, that probably took a few minutes. And the dad the whole time was like, all right.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. And so on, you fucking blah, blah, blah. Oh, and so part of the way he got to Jan as well, I don't know, this might be after as well. The timeline's kind of confusing because there's just a lot of stupid shit that happens.
It's a lot of dumb shit, and it's been a couple weeks since I've seen this movie.
Yeah. So, he helped them build Jan her own bedroom as well, which just basically gave him easier access to her. Yeah. And so when they finally did get back, he would still slip in her room and fuck her.
No, it was the thing. So it's like, okay, fast forward back to they're in Mexico. Yeah. I don't remember the exact events that go on, but I know Jan goes back to America, back to her parents.
Yeah.
And it's like abundantly fucking obvious that she was abducted at this point. You know, they're arguing with the FBI. And he's like, the reason I'll come back is if I let her fucking marry her or whatever.
Yeah.
how did that end? I can't remember.
They were pressing charges and everything because they're like, what the fuck? And then B's like, hey, by the way, remember when I fucked both of you? And he's like,
well, yeah, because he said things. I remember they came back to the States and they're going to press charges, and he said that he would out the dad as a homosexual.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was
because he jacked him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember they said he'd out him as a homosexual, and they're like, okay, we'll back off because it was the 70s and that kind of shit was bad.
Yeah.
Unless you're Freddie Mercury, of course. So yeah, that happens, and I think it was part of like a plea deal as he agreed to therapy. But as a part of the fucking therapy, he managed to convince the parents that it's necessary to lie in bed.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. Yeah.
Nightly, with the girl he abducted. And the parents were like, "Okay, we'll leave you unsupervised."
At one point, there was a subtitle or like a title card that said they did this for like 6 months.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Every night for 6 months, he would sleep with Jan, and then I'm pretty sure molest her.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did. They said he did.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like, you know, he was slipping into the secret thing. He was coming in. No, he was coming in like, hey y'all, I'm going to sleep with your daughter now.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, be like, ding dong, here I am. Hello, it's me. I've just abducted your daughter.
I'm going to lay in bed with your daughter for an hour now.
Yeah,
listening to fucking ocean music,
and then just fucking her, like
just fucking her because he fucked her in their home.
Yeah, in their home after he abducted her. Like, come on.
Now comes in the steamy affair with the mother.
Yes.
Because this is about the point where they started fucking the mom.
Yeah, basically it was a similar thing where he was just like using his charm to seduce her basically and just, you know, make her feel wanted. Because, you know, you can kind of imagine this kind of thing. It's like, oh, the stale marriage and blah 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 blah. And you know, they're like
liven things up with our child's abductor.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then, oh my God, yeah. And so they were fucking like crazy for like a year, and yeah, all the while, just so he can continue to fucking molest Jan.
Yeah, because the whole time he's fucking the mother, he's also fucking Jan.
Yeah, and you know, now at this point, I mean, she's the ripe old age of like 10 or 11 now, so it's fine. Ugh, Jesus, and.
I know there's some string of events that go on between those.
Oh, I know. Yeah. So at some point, B convinces the mom to divorce the dad.
Yeah.
Or was it the other way around?
I think what it was she broke it off and she told the dad that she was fucking B, and B wanted to, or the dad wanted a divorce because he packed up all their shit and left.
Or yeah. Something like that. There's some weird something, yeah, where they were getting split up basically because B was pulling a lot of strings, and then I really wish I'd watched this more recently.
Yeah, I wish I had too, because it's been like 3 weeks. But yeah, some string of events happened. They split up for like a fucking day, and then the mother comes back and begs the dad for forgiveness, and he's like, okay,
yeah, because they're all idiots. Remember, so
yeah, because they're all fucking idiots. And so he did, for whatever reason, I can't remember why, there's probably some events that were missing. B fucks off to like Arizona. This all takes place in what, like Iowa, Idaho?
Something like your Colorado or Wyoming. Yeah, it's somewhere over there, over yonder.
Yeah, I also said Idaho. But yeah, so it's like, he fucks off to like Arizona. That's where he goes to work on his brother's car dealership. Yeah. He's the best fucking salesman we ever had. Fucking kids all the time, but he sold cars like nobody's business.
Yeah,
weird fucking movie.
And then at some point, Jan leaves again.
Yeah, she just up and fucking because the mission.
Yeah,
the whole time they're apart, they're writing letters to each other.
Yeah, like love letters. Because they're not like Jan is like in love with B at this point. Yeah, she's been fucking brainwashed. I mean, completely.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she was like, oh, you know, she said that's like the most intense love she has ever felt in her life, which for this fucking pedophile. And they were writing these, and they read the letters, some of the letters in the movie, and it was fucked up.
Well, yeah, because like, and it would be, they're letters that like in any other context would probably be fine. They'd be like, oh, that's kind of sweet. But then you're like, this is from a child to like a 30, 40-year-old man, or the other way around. It's like, Jesus fuck.
Yeah, because the letters were like, I was one of the things I was surprised about with Jan was like the letters she was sending were like really well thought out, like artistic and beautiful. Yeah, but then it's like she's sending this to a 40-year-old dude who's been molesting her
and has abducted her. Yeah, yeah.
But somehow I don't entirely remember how throughout this. They're apart for like 6 months or a year or whatever.
I think it was longer than that.
It was a little while. It might have been
because like by the time she left, she was like in her teens, I think.
She might have like 12 or 13. Yeah. It was early teens. But yeah, she fucked off to Nevada to go live with B.
Mm-hmm. And just stopped contacting her family. To be fair, they weren't gonna do anything anyway. So
yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't fucking do anything.
No,
that's the point. But well, they did, and they didn't. But one of the best, most fucking your parents are dumbass moments of that movie was where they started playing the audio tapes when Jan would call her family.
Yeah.
And they were so casual, like, "Oh, hey, sweetie, how are you?"
Well, they were a bit more panicked than that, but then they were basically just like, "When are you coming home?"
And she's like, "Oh, never."
Yeah, and they're like, "Okay."
Still talking to B.
That was basically. Oh yeah, because at the end, the dad's like freaking out, and she's like, yeah, I'll just see you at some point." And he's like,
"See you when I see you."
Okay, Jan, bye. Like, no, why are you not trying to keep the conversation going, idiot?
Yeah, he's like, "Okay, bye. See you next week."
Yeah, basically that was it.
And let me see if I can remember the events of this movie, because this is the part where just fucking wild shit goes on.
Yeah, she got into a boarding school in like California.
Yeah, he moved. Yeah, he put her in a boarding school.
Yeah, and told her. Yeah, and told. Yeah, he was fucking. Oh, not fucking, but like fucking with the nuns there, or I think it was nuns. And and he told them that he was the CIA agent, and so he.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was the even more wild shit. Is he was a CIA agent on a secret mission, and she was his daughter, and she had to go under an alias because people would kill them all.
Yeah, and if anybody came asking, you couldn't say anything.
And the nuns were like,
"Cool." So apparently everybody's an idiot.
It's just and. Because it gets kind of spotty for a while. Because I remember the point when she came home.
And she was real angry, I think, for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, actually, after the first abduction, she was really pissed off. Because, again, she was in love with B.
Yeah.
Did she get found? Is that what it was?
She might have been. Yeah, that might have been what it was. I'm going to say that's what it was. I should have watched this before. If I'd known we were going to talk about this, I would have watched it.
Yeah, I would have just skimmed through it again.
Yeah, but somehow or another, amongst the just trail of shit that happens, she's gone for like a year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's gone for a long time.
Yeah, she wasn't gone for like a week or two, like she was the first time. She was gone for a healthy minute. I mean, she was like a year and a half. I don't know. She came back.
I think the FBI found her. I think that's what. So they were because they were still involved.
And her parents were really pissed. I was like, or she was really pissed at her parents, and her parents were like, whatever. And I remember it's just kind of skated through life until she was 16, and that's when she started freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because she thought the aliens were going to vaporize her family because she wasn't fucking pregnant. And then she just kind of realized, like, oh, wait a second.
This is
like, literally, I love it. There was one day where she was like, I was hanging out with friends, and I was like, you know, that was real weird. I don't think I'm an alien. It just fucking clicked one day when she was 16, where she was like, I think that dude was full of shit.
I think that dude molested me. Wait a minute.
Yeah. And then it took him like 20 fucking years to prosecute him.
Yeah. I mean, it might even have been longer. But 20 years, because, yeah.
It was the mid-2000s. Yeah, it was like 2004.
Yeah, it was like 90s, 2000s, yeah. So, yeah, but 20 years. And then they didn't even get him the first time.
No, they didn't. They got him on another...
They got him on like an assault charge, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an assault charge or something like that.
And then he fucking killed himself.
Yeah, then he fucking, when he was, or she was gonna like fucking come forward with all that stuff, he just offed himself in his, boy, could you imagine how much more whack that would have been if he didn't kill himself and they did that documentary interviewing him too?
God, that's weird that they had tapes of him talking about it, right? Or was that?
Yeah, they did.
So when
he was in court.
Is that what it was? Because if they didn't convict him, that was like a full on like confession of a crime.
Yeah, there was a point, because it was still early. It was early enough in the court, because I think he killed himself right before they would have sentenced him. Was the thing. Yeah, because he confessed to all that shit in the courtroom. Because I remember the woman, Jan, was like, "You're a fucking monster, raping people." He's like, "Yeah, I fucking molested you, whatever."
Yeah, that's basically, yeah. He's like, okay.
He's like, "Yeah, I mean, I did that. That's true. You're not a liar."
And it was great. I loved it. It's like, Jesus, dude.
This is a very broken interpretation of this movie.
Yeah, but if you've seen it, you understand. You know the moments.
Yeah, I'm hoping all the people that have watched this point have actually seen it and enjoyed the full, just fucking wild ride that it is.
Yeah, because because like, if you're watching like Dateline and the same story happened, it wouldn't be as crazy. It would be more violent. It would be like this dude broke into the house and he grabbed Jan and he just ran off and he was hidden for a year. And he was basically like a smart guy who was just crazy. But B was smart and charismatic, and the family was stupid as shit. And so everything that happened was buck fucking wild.
Yeah, it was the dumbest fucking family because the whole time they're like, oh, fuck yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and there's a few times towards the very beginning where you're like, fine. But like once you're at the end and they're still making those dumb decisions, you're like, Jesus Christ, how? How are you alive?
Oh yeah, I understand. Like I said, it's the 70s. This is before stranger danger was a big thing, but still. And now you should.
Yeah.
Once your daughter's abducted, you don't fuck the abductor.
No. Like, especially when you were gonna press charges, like.
Yeah, because they were in the process of doing it.
When you get like that close to doing something like that serious, you don't like go like the complete opposite then and start fucking the dude. Like that's just.
Yeah, it's such a buck wild experience.
And I don't get how it happened.
No, I don't either. Because it's like if it wasn't because it was a real thing, it was documented. This happened.
Yeah,
I would not believe that.
Yeah, basically, if I had read the same story on Reddit,
I would have said you're full of shit.
No, like r/quit your bullshit.
But no, this is a real story. This actually happened. This is something that happened in real life.
Well, yeah, because then the fucking bitch of a mom wrote a book about it.
Yeah, they went on a fucking book tour.
Like I'd be fine if Jan wrote a book, but the mom wrote a book.
And Jan went on the fucking tour with her though.
Yeah, well, yeah. So Jan must be fine with it in some capacity, but like I was like, Jesus Christ.
It was interesting. And they've got another one if we want to do this again. Continue the weird fucking hour. I've been told, and I saw it on HBO the other night when I started watching Chernobyl. It was, what was it called? I Love You Now Die. And it was the story of that girl who convinced her boyfriend to kill himself.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like a 2 or 3 part series, but it's on HBO if you have HBO.
I don't, but I do have.
Or pirate stuff.
I do have
the Pirate Bay. If we do this again, I will watch that. That may be my next thing out because I have HBO. I don't know how to cancel it, so I'm using it, so I'm not wasting money.
I Love You Now Die.
I think it's I Love You Now Die. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, I'll look it up in a bit. But yeah, I'm willing to do this again. Talk about some shit. I'll write notes next time maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Because I like the idea of this segment where we watch really fucked up stuff and talk about it.
I do too. I really like it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's our homework.
That's your homework too, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch I Love You Now Die, and we'll continue this segment. And if anybody's on the next podcast, they also have to watch it. But who am I kidding? Nobody's ever going to fucking come back to the show. It's just me and Terry.
No.
And it's just going to be stories about shitting under beds and people dying.
Yeah, that's right. Because if you didn't know, this is the shittiest, literally, podcast on the internet. Not really, but kinda. Remember, of course, that you can watch this live as we record it at twitch.tv/GoBicker for free. It's just there. I mean, you might have to watch like an ad or something before, but that doesn't cost you anything. It costs them something because they have to pay for the ad. Anyway, if you miss it live, then of course you can also go to patreon.com/GoBicker at even the $1 level where you can watch the VOD later whenever you want. Generally quite a bit of time before the actual finished episode goes out. But again, if you don't have any bucks to toss and you don't want to spend money or you don't have time for the Twitch or anything, just, there's YouTube, there's podcast services, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, whatnot, where you can listen and watch for free. And it's a more polished product at that point anyway, so you might as well. So follow, subscribe, whatever, leave ratings and shit. Also go to GoBicker.com/shop where we have things like t-shirts, mugs, stickers, and more. Flesh Horse, fun stuff there. I have a few designs that we need to stick on there. I don't think I ever put the hard cut shirt on. And I need to stick it on there. So
stick it in there.
Let's stick it in there real hard. Oh yeah.
Just like B.
Yeah. Oh no, not just like B. No. No. And then also go to GoBicker.com just because it's a website that's there. I pay for it. And by the way, Chris, you stole me $50. But yeah, that's it for now. Until next time.
I love you all.
Yeet!